Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa, continuing our route through the past. There's a few players I could have looked at from this season of sales, but I decided to go after Michal Lysik because this is a very interesting story. A player that came through our youth academy that never really broke into our team, but has since forged himself an incredibly good career at the very highest level in Poland, and I'm really proud of him, frankly. So let's just take a look at him. So initially he came through at us, didn't play any games until the 4th season at the club, where he made 1 league appearance in there. And then, went on loan to Vigri for a season down in the 2nd tier, but only scored 4 goals and 3 assists. He wasn't exactly great playing in the 2nd tier, so his career looked pretty much dead in the water. And then the following year, Cracovia came in with a £100,000 bid for him, and I thought, you know what, let's just move him on. Didn't do particularly well, only 2 goals and 2 assists in the top flight, and it looked like he's kind of just going to the Wolves, so to speak. But then he had a much better season in the 2nd tier this time around, getting 10 goals in the league this year and started to look more of a talent. And then that season in the top flight for them, they were newly promoted. And he netted 15 goals in the Ekstraklasa as a result of that. And that is one hell of a year. They still got relegated, but he scored 15 times to them. And that obviously prompted a £1.5 million move to Rakov, where, let's be honest, he had a solid year for them as well. 13 goals playing for Rakov in the top flight too. Then as midway through his 2nd season, i.e. this year, he wasn't doing so great. But then Lechia said, you know what, here's 5.25 million. So he has now joined Lechia. And he's worked his way back up to being in the playing for a Champions League club again. So very interesting career he's had, although he's not really settled that well for them. Give him a bit of a chance. It's really nice to see this sort of thing happen, though. Very proud of him. Right, games off camera. Then we've got Leipzig and some other stuff in between, and then Leipzig. This is not going to be easy. I know I say that a lot, but I really don't think it is, particularly with the way things have gone lately for us. First up, though, a comfortable 3-0 victory away at Rakov, a hat-trick for Brian Gorosito. He's got a lot of goals this year. Then, with the games coming thick and fast, we got a 1-0 victory away at Wisła. A goal from Vicente was all it took. But then we responded with a 7-0 trashing of Wisła. 1 for Orozco, a hat-trick for Vicente, 1 for Pereira, and 2 for Rafał Broniszewski. Lysik was rested for this one, unfortunately for him, otherwise he probably could have filled his boots even more. And then due to the games being so close together, we had to play a rotated side for the Cup semi-final, and, well, Sifo Poulet's goal was enough for Legia to beat us and get to the final. Firmino missed a penalty. We missed a lot of penalties this season. It's a bit of a weird one for me, but that leaves the league looking like this. We're obviously miles clear with our huge goal difference and all that, but Lech are really starting to pull away from the pack now. I think they're just doing their thing and getting into 2nd. Lechia doing well, but Katowice have done extremely well since Salas Solbakken actually left, and their new manager has done a really good job at pushing them back up, considering they were really falling away. Zag and Legia are starting to struggle a little bit, but even while struggling, Legia I think have only won like 1 in 6, and yet they've actually stretched the gap. It's now a 15-point gap between 6th and 7th, to give you an idea. And look at the goal differences of most of the teams in the bottom half. They are horrendous. It's still very tight down there. Lysik at the top, Pereira with 16 as well, and it's just a very good season for all involved. But today, it's about Leipzig. Sandro Schwarz is the manager. Now remember, Tobias Röser is very likely to be in their starting 11. I just hope that doesn't come back to bite us. So, switcheroo. Last time we played against Leipzig, I think they played 4-1-4-1, so we'll see. Pereira, Lysik, Gorosito. No, I'd rather play Carroll than Gorosito, and then put Gorosito there, and then put Almeida back there, and then have my man Montañez in there as well. Shabal, good God, they're close now. Look at that. Rafael Maka's really improved. What do we need? I think I'm going to go with Maka, because it's the home leg, and I think he's a better creative player than Shabal. Shabal might be better for the away leg, where we're playing a bit more defensive, potentially, anyway, for holding on to a lead. On the bench, though, we're going to go with Coronel, Shabal, Orozco, Firmino, Veras, Marlon, and Vicente. Okay, so different sort of attitude. Mrosh is the guy to go after, I guess. What about you? I just really want to have a set of games where it's just all good in the sense that the teams that play better win the matches, and we just... Do you know what I mean? I don't mind. I would like to not lose, but if we do lose, I want it to be because they play better than us. Because we've been so bad at winning games that we are vastly the better side in. It's just as simple as that. Arsenal, we managed to eventually do it in that first game when they finally woke up. But against Dortmund, in both games, I thought we were the better side. And oh my God, are you serious? Oh, very nearly went behind inside the first minute. Got no fancy tricks up our sleeves. We know what we could switch to potentially, but we don't know if oh wow, ball in. Oh, good idea. Lysik really flying to try and win the tackle here. He hasn't managed to, but he's just put them off enough, I think, to... Oh, yeah. He's just harried Ferran off the ball enough there, I think, to get away with this one. Well played. Oh, God. Don't let that ball come inside. Block. Ferran. Good block again. Block again. Every fucking time. I swear to God. Wow. It's just impressive, isn't it? Like, we got the ball, we've got them... This is actually where I thought he might have managed to get the shot away, but then we've got... Right, we're all set now. Edge of the box, bang! He just goes straight in the back of the net. Let's just play well for the rest of the match. Turn this into a victory. We're going to have to do something special here. As always. Gorosito, oh, God. Oh, well, really well played, Gorosito, though. I thought he'd overrun that. Pereira, got to find the ball. Lysik! Oh, my God, what a bloody finish from Blaise Lysik. That right there is how you respond to conceding an annoying goal. I say annoying, it's just the fact that it kept falling back to them and then he's pumped it in from range. Gorosito's poor touch actually leads to this. Pereira with a bit of pace. I thought he'd overhit this. But the fact that Lysik is able to take a couple of excellent... Look at that. The composure to go past the goalkeeper and just slot that one home, that's what makes him the best player in the world. It's 1-1. Back to a level playing field. Let's use some of this possession we've got and try and go somewhere now. Albarracin. The away goal concession is quite annoying, though. Carroll, good save by Leto. Okay, we're starting to turn the screw a bit now. Here we go. Lysik's picked it up again. Pereira maybe to look and beyond again. Oh, he's got Ron beyond. Lysik again. Oh, no. God. Oh, Jesus. I think we've turned it to the better side again. Created some good chances on the night. And it's 1-1. Leto lumped up the field right there. Definitely... playing some good stuff. Ferran looks insanely dangerous, and I don't really know what to do about that. Oh, God. Great save from Iglesias. Okay, they're coming back. They keep going into there and then out to that wing again. That's what they do. Every time they do, they drag it forward so that Ferran can come in, and he does the same thing every time, and it works virtually every time. I've actually asked Blaise Lysik to man mark Ferran. Just follow him everywhere. Oh, God, it's gone in. Carroll scored it? I thought that hit the defender, personally. Let's have a little look. Oh, yeah, it does. Obviously, it comes off of Carroll. That's a frustrating one. It's not the end of the world. We can definitely make something of this. I'm not going to do the pushing everybody up, but I am going to adjust the tempo a little bit. I also think we might have been closing down some of their midfielders a little bit too aggressively, and it was allowing space for them to play the ball directly out to Ferran way too often. And if we could take some of that space away, it might well allow us a bit more freedom ourselves. Lysik. He's going to have a job to get on the ball as much because he's going to be a bit deeper, I sense. Albarracin for Posse! God, with the bloody woodwork! Lysik to deliver a corner this time. Pereira's header, flicked in! Oh, I do wonder if there might actually be an opening for us there. Because of the fact they're pushing up so much with those wide men, we might well be able to push up ourselves and squash them a bit. Force them into long balls. Pereira. Even a 2-1 victory would be something, but 1-0 is such a difficult lead. Such a difficult lead. Lysik cleared away. The pressure's mounting a little bit now. Montañez. Gorosito, a lot of men forward. There's a long-range strike expected on the end of the Chabal. Pereira. Gorosito for Posse! Yes! There it is! Kelvin for Posse. 10 minutes to go. Gives us what will hopefully be the winner. This was a very weird piece of build-up from us. We were keeping the ball quite nicely. There's a lot of head tennis involved. Chabal's ball in. Headed away. Gorosito knocks it down. And there's for Posse at the back post. That's a really weird assist to get. It doesn't matter. We have the lead back again. I think we've deserved that. Just. Gorosito. Look across the park. Loads of room out wide for Posse. Can we grab another late on maybe? Round the side for Pereira. Oh my God, what a save from the goalkeeper. Make your blocks. There we go. Breakaway now. It's Montañez with the ball. Not really who you'd want with it, but he's found Lysik. Really nice work. Lysik goes past a couple, men surging into the box. One of them's Vicente! For Posse! Oh, please do something. Oh my God, we should have had a third. We should have turned that into a goal. Chabal, he could still. Vicente, please use the wide man. He's... Oh God. Albarracin! Vicente, and it's tipped over by Leto. Oh God. Didn't really need to hit that there, but sure. Gorosito, look at the space for Chabal. Lysik's making that back post run. Chabal! Lysik! Yes! There it is! It's 3-1 in the end. Blaise Lysik with his second goal of the game. Chabal, we drew them completely out here. The way that... Look at the amount of space that Chabal gets because their fullback comes to close down for Posse. Gorosito just whips it into the space. Chabal's got tons of room to pick out his ball. He picks out a perfect one. There's Lysik winning the header. 3-1 at the back post, and surely that's a good enough result for us to have a decent second leg. And there we go. 3-1 victory. Honestly, I think the turning point in this match was... setting Blaise Lysik to man mark Andrea Ferran. Oh, Ferran, we nearly signed him, didn't we? I remember now. He was at Barcelona at the time. Yeah, I think the turning point was actually setting Blaise Lysik to man mark Andrea Ferran. He did not have anywhere near as much impact after that. They were still pretty good in the game. They created a decent number of chances, but I do think we got what we deserved. But I think that the main thing that made that happen was the man marking of Ferran. It really took away their attacking threat quite a bit. They didn't really fashion much after that. And we were able to grab 2 goals with Posse and Lysik. Those are super, super important. We now know what we could potentially do in the second leg if they set up the same way from the start. Just get Lysik to work like a maniac. Anyway, Game off camera, coming back for the second leg. This is still not done yet. Right, so we had one game off camera in between. It was a 4-2 victory over Lechia. No huge surprises there. Karol grabbed a pair. Broniszewski grabbed another one too. He's been a little bit less featured this year because Poppy's been so good at staying fit. And of course, Paulo Jorge grabbed one too. Zico did get injured. The 2 goals that they scored, it was the first goal that we've conceded in the league since November, and it was 13 consecutive league clean sheets before this, which is absolutely insane. But today, it's about Leipzig. The other games, City 2-0 up over Chelsea. Dortmund, obviously, because we're playing on the Tuesday this time, so we've got to figure it out. We're in a good position. 3-1 up. The goal we conceded is a bit annoying, but we did manage to turn it around again, and we're really showing some resilience in that situation. Also, check Pereira's composure stats if you can. That might be why he misses one-on-ones. As far as I know, his composure, just like everyone else, is absolutely fine. I just feel like strikers in this game, when they're in one-on-one situations, they seem to miss them way more than much more difficult opportunities. I feel like they miss them way more than a normal striker would do. It just seems to happen. It happens for both teams. It's just frustrating. How do you become a scout yourself? So you don't really become a scout, but you can put yourself in charge of scouting assignments, like so. So if you're going to scouting, you go in here and it says scouting responsibility. I'm not going to change it because it will mess up our scouting assignments, but you can switch it to manager and it will let you actually assign all the scouts and pick the assignments. You can send them where they want to go, what they're looking for, but you do that based on their adaptability levels. You can get them to adapt to new countries. I'm looking forward to doing this and seeing, like, you know, when we're with Huesca, like, this scout's got this knowledge about this place. Let's send them there, see what they can do. This one's got good adaptability. Let's send them somewhere new and see if they could learn a bit. That's sort of the way you do it, I suppose. I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that. So we're definitely not playing this system, that's for sure. We'll do a quick pick. There's been a lot of games thick and fast. Pereira, Lysik, nope. God, got to move this stuff all around again. Shabal is going to start today, though. I'm going to bring him in instead of Maka because he's a better defensive player, I believe. So, Pereira, Lysik, Karol for Posse, Gorosito now that he's back, Montañez, Shabal, Almeida, Freitas, Albrachin, and Iglesias. On the bench, we'll just do a proper switch. I'm going to go with Broniszewski because he's impressed me in the league, the Lama, Orozco, Vicente, Maka, Marlon, and Firmino. The other mistake I made was marking up this person too much. Doesn't really work that well because I find that you encourage your players to do too much pressing in the wrong areas. What we are going to do, though, is close down Ferran even more. I actually did start off with having him marked up, but we're going to attach some special instructions because we could still easily muck this up, or it could muck it up for us. So let's attach some special instructions to place Lysik. I want him to specifically mark Andrea Ferran. That's what he's going to do. We'll keep everything the same for now, but as things start to unfold in the match, we'll make decisions based on what kind of play we want to actually start doing, essentially. So we might well be spreading it out wide, but not immediately. We'll let the game settle down first. You can already see that they're pushing up really high and allowing our fullbacks a lot of space. Lysik sneaking through there. Pereira could get on the end of this, maybe. He's through. Oh, what a stop from the goalkeeper. And as usual, the first chance of the game this time does go to us. How is that not a clear-cut chance, or at least a half chance? A good opportunity there, and Pereira's had it cleared away. Almeida will bust himself to get there. But a good start for us. Probably could in fact be in front. Stopping those runs. Forcing block inside. Oh, God. Now watch them score from the other wing. That worked a lot better for us, though, I've got to say. I do think we need to distribute it to the look at the space out wide. That's something we're going to have to find a lot more of later in this game for Posse. So it's to do for Pereira. Can he finish? Oh my God, he's missed again. He's got so much composure on the ball. Gorosito into the channel for Albrachin. It's going to have to be a ball for Pereira. It is. Can't win it though. Gorosito might fancy a long ranger, and a great save from Leto again. Okay, half-time 0-0. Let's have a look at the heat map. This could tell us a lot about what we need to do. You can see they're still going down there. We're dominating the ball way too much in this area. Lysik's getting so much of it as well. I don't feel the need to go and press them like we did towards the end of the last game because we're already in the sort of winning position here, and I don't really want to play my cards like that at the moment. And for Posse's doing it as well. Well blocked. I don't know anymore. Like, for Posse, covers the ground, gets the block, and it's straight in from the edge of the area off the post. They've got no Andrea Ferran out there. Lysik is just sitting on him, forcing them to play it through the mid. Iglesias, oh, what a ball. Lysik could get this away. He has. We've got a breakaway now. He's got to find his partner. Please, what are you doing? Pereira! What? How are we missing all of these? It is... Okay, Lysik's ball in. Firmino's header. Gorosito! Blocked. Oh, it's going to come back out to Lysik somehow. Ball in. Albrachin is wide! And caught out brilliantly. Oh, no! What a save from Iglesias. That save might well have just put us through to the next round of the champion. It has. Gorosito's ball in. Cleared away, and that surely is going to do it. We're going to lose 1-0 on the night somehow. Again, completely even match. If anything, we were probably... This is a draw in every... We really are getting stiffed in some of these results, I've got to say. I'm still happy that we've gone through, but my God. Feels like we're fighting against the tide here. Iglesias kept us in it with that final save there. That's really what's just kept us in the Champions League. We're through to the semis, but my lord. Right, draw. Right, so it's the draw. Dortmund, Man City, Barcelona. It doesn't matter who we get. I bet we get Dortmund, though, because they were in our group and this happened before. I know it's a 1 in 3, but, like, this keeps happening now. Okay, so there we go. Dortmund. So that's going to be the next episode, a double header against Dortmund. We're going to have played them 4 times this year, and I swear to God, if we get 2 more games against them that are like what happened in our group, I will be punching things. So that's going to be the next episode, so expect that, basically. If you've enjoyed this one, do drop a like on the video. That'd be glorious. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. That'd be gorgeous as well. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.